Welcome back to the Art of Save Scumming. Skulls every day. And over the intern, we only had like really one thing that won't be captured in this episode, and that is that they small army that went over here from Avalorn attacked us over the intern, and I just auto-resolved it. It was very uninteresting, not worth showing the replay on. So let's see what we got. Did we get any colonizations? We did. Looks like we completed this province, so let's go ahead and do that. That was that right there. All right, cool. Let's see. Where do we want to begin? So we can start knocking down some of these armies that we have because we're pretty much wrapping up conflict here in Ulthuan. We have 2 settlements left on Ulthuan, right? Yeah. Yeah, there are 2 enemy settlements left on Ulthuan, the Tor Fanu and the White Tower of Hoeth. Bordalo is going up to tier 3, so that is this one. It says Pyrrhic Victory, but I think that is the last settlement for Lewin. Yeah, so that is the end of Khorne. So there's no reason that we need to maintain this army. The only thing that I will say is that we cannot occupy this settlement yet. We want to because it's got a special port. We can't occupy it yet. We need to find some skulls somewhere. So I think a good place to find some skulls might be right here. Yeah, although I think that what we're going to do is we're gonna wreck our way up through here, but we'll do that in a minute. We have some other stuff that we should do. Let's see. This guy, we need to join this army over here. This one should initiate the attack so that it can not take bloodthirst attrition. And it can be backed up by that one, and boom. So that was good. We'll take the skulls on that one. Oh, and I guess we'll just take Gorcel. I don't see a reason why we need to recruit in this army anymore right this second. So yeah, so there's no reason for us to go into in-camp stance for that. Although this one gives us just a little bit more movement. We do not currently have the Skull Throne. So we need to be cognizant of that. Although I suppose I probably should have sent this Blood Host this way, now that I think about it. We're not going to reload. The demonic host. And we want to get over to the Tower of Crack.
March or be murdered.
Yeah, so this revolt happened over the intern. I don't think that it's going to pull in the garrison. We'll give it a try. It did not pull in the garrison. So,
join the unending war.
It's a waste of money, but that should be enough to get an auto-resolve. Yeah.
Take their skulls. Their blood must be spilled. Exalted through slaughter.
Okay. Going for the Tower of Crack. That one. Let's see, that one. This guy is kind of sitting there waiting. How is Hargoneth doing? They are not at war with anyone. I can't justify going to war with him right now, especially with an army sitting right there. But I could maybe move myself a little bit closer, right to the border. Okay, back to Skarbrand. Let's go over to Ulthuan. We have enough skulls now to occupy Borderlow. So let's go ahead and sack it and capture it. So there goes Khorne. Special port isn't really giving us... Well, it gives us trade tariffs, but that doesn't really help us much as Skarbrand. Okay, so whatever. Revenue... Our deficit is going down. Is there a encounter at sea over here that we could potentially use this army for? Just because I don't see one doesn't mean there isn't one. We know this territory, so let's go up this way and see if we can uncover it. That's going to get attacked over the intern.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Yeah, it's going to get attacked over the intern. So there's no reason to pay for it, because we'll lose it. White Tower of Hoeth. Torfanu. We have a... We need one of these settlements. Probably the White Tower of Hoeth is going to be the sack.
I cannot.
Okay, so first things first. Let's take this army and block that in. And then, does anybody need... This army is going to die over the end turn, so it might as well go there. This one is currently taking bloodthirst attrition. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just move this guy here. We'll take the skulls, even though it's 10 grand. We'll take the skulls. So there goes Alariel. We're going to leave this guy out of it for right this second. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just go for the settlement. We'll just go for the settlement. We need somebody that has a siege attacker. This one. Well, does anybody taking... This is a siege attacker, and he could really use a battle. This one could also use a battle. Let's do this.
Now is the time. Destroy!
And I think he still reaches.
Skulls for the skull.
But let's bring... Let's bring him in.
Executing.
And I'm willing to take that, because we do need to get rid of some troops. We can't keep all these troops. We're bleeding money like crazy.
Sacred Executioner.
Okay, so this one secured a victory. This guy will get a victory.
War and
This one might as well get another one. Because it's a permanent lord. So let's do that.
Khorne! Blood for the blood gods!
And then everybody can kind of gang up on Tyrion. How this is a valiant defeat, I have no idea. Okay, so to set this up, what we're going to do is set ourselves up out of range and target that gate. Actually, now that I think about it, because we're playing as Khorne, we're going to target that gate. So we're going to move this here. These guys, same spot. So shoot the gate. We should be out of range, or pretty close to out of range. And the whole purpose of those guys is just going to be to take down the gate. Same thing over on this gate. Just shoot the gate. A minute, a minute, a minute. And we have more ammunition coming in to take down the gate. So these are done. They're still combat effective. This is also one. So control group 1. All you guys right here. Okay. Control group 1, all 3 of you there. Give me my other cannon. So this guy is also control group 1. Then all of you guys here. Give me this last cannon, and it can blow the other gate down. Shoot the gate, please. Oh. Well, so much for that. All right. So, everybody.
Lord of Chaos.
What is this guy on? He's on a chariot.
Moving out. March.
Probably not fast enough, but better than nothing. He's going to get a little bit of a head start to try to take down that gate. And then everybody else is going for it.
Lord of Chaos! Maim! Slaughter! Exiles of Khorne! Makana! Eradicate!
Let's get this Bloodthirster up on the wall. Alright, gates open. Everybody inside.
Mightiest Khorne demon!
Alright, Bloodthirster doesn't actually need to be up on the wall. I just wanted him to take the archers off the wall.
Annihilate!
And Tyrion can't get up there because he's on a horse. Now, after a certain percentage of our troops get through the gate, they'll get bogged down. We'll tell the rest of them to climb the walls.
Lord of Chaos! Butcher them!
But let everybody get in there first. That is immediately going to get in there. Yeah, that's what we want. We want all those guys tangled up. And then everybody that he knocks off the wall dies. So some of these Chaos Warriors we're going to send at the wall to scale it, and then what's going to happen is there'll be blobs of infantry here, and then as we scale the walls, we can route the or we can fight the enemy troops in the rear. After we scale the wall. All right, we just need this. We need this guy to get out of there. He's gonna die.
Out of my way!
All right, you guys fight Tyrion. Looks like this side is gonna be. Most of these troops are gonna get through. It looks like. This is where the big bulge is gonna happen. Okay, so you guys do that, that, and that. And then some of you guys go there.
Guardian of the throne!
Good deal. Give me another one of these. Yeah, there's another spot there.
For the dark gods!
Because we want to be able to... give me one of these.
Darkness!
If we can get on around the other side.
The horde
And then we can get on the other side of the silver helms. Let's do this. And then I think we're done on the wall for now. Let's take the Bloodthirster and send him down into those archers. Now that these guys are docked with the wall, we can tell them to they're up on the wall. They can't leave the wall, so we can tell them to go ahead and get in. Same thing here. Just tell them to form up over there. And as soon as this docks to the wall, we can do the exact same thing. All right, first guy, get on that ladder. All right.
Onwards, Northmen! Honor through
Good deal.
slaughter! Chaos Warrior!
And that we can now tell these guys right here that they can go attack this. This one can go attack this. Because the Bloodthirster is now starting to take some damage. So we should probably get him out of there. Maybe even ignore and take him out with the Forsaken. Maybe tell him to attack the Great Swords. Or I guess those are Sword Masters of Hoeth, excuse me. And the Forsaken can take those. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright. This is handled. And we know, all you guys just attack Tyrion, I guess.
On tireless foot. Bloodthirster, marching, battle hungry. Yes.
Well, some of these guys can probably come over here and help prosecute this.
Chaos warriors.
Bunch of spearmen piled up right there. We do this, then maybe that'll help. We're getting shot from a single archer unit, looks like. I think we just let it continue to use the same ammunition. I mean, it's shooting into Chaos Warriors that are shielded, so fine. Let's do that.
Warriors of Khorne! Exalted Bloodthirster!
That hurt. He's level 25, so I don't know what all he's got at his disposal. We just need to kind of keep an eye on him, make sure that he doesn't get wrecked, because he's not immortal. Barely doing anything to Tyrion. You guys come up here. You know what? There's not a barricade there, so just go all the way up. And let's move this here and this here to get around. Yeah, because we need to get around those spearmen so we can finish them. Just sitting there doing nothing. One of you go over here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, sack that for 12 grand. And then let's go ahead and occupy this. Good deal. Now we need to go on a skull run. We have conquered all of Ulthuan. And the skull run is going to start right here. But right off the bat, we need to generate a blood host. So blood for the blood god. And then we'll move to right here. And we're going to blow this up. And I actually need to run today, so we're going to auto-resolve this battle, even though it's not a really good, result. And we'll just have to. I just don't have time to manually fight any more battles for today's episode, so we're just going to auto-resolve that, and we'll just have to take a premature stop somewhere. So this, we're going to gather some skulls. We're going to go to Middenstag. Destroy Middenstag. More skulls. And then we're going to reposition ourselves about here for a battle at Middenheim. We will... More skulls at Middenheim. And then Krugenwald. We're going to do... Okay, we're starting to take casualties now. So... that's okay, because we can replace them with Chosen. So that and more skulls. And declare war on Talabheim. And before we do that, and waste our whole army, and we're going to stop there.
Another fortress for Khorne. Khorne instructs. I obey. Blood.
And then we will replenish this army with Chosen. All right, let's see. This guy has not moved. And we don't really... Let's see. We don't need him right this second. We should start going after the dwarves here. So let's merge these units.
Herald of Khorne. Bloodshed. Khorne's chosen. Khorne must murder. Hack and cleave.
This helps our economy out a little bit. We're going to force march this guy over, and we're going to take on the dwarves. So we want to get to here ultimately. Okay, another garrison lord that hasn't moved. He's recruiting Chosen. So we're going to move... We're going to move him here. He's Chosen and Minotaurs. And then this... I don't think that there's an army there. Yeah, there's not an army there, so we'll declare war on the Vamps. And it is a decisive victory. As it should be. A little bit of damage, but that's fine. We'll actually sack it for the time being. Because this army can replenish. We can't do anything with the heroes, though. Okay.
Not an assassin. Assassin. Exalted bloodthirst.
More unassigned skill points. Let's so champions.
Stronger.
And then we need to go through and audit our
New steel. New
our blood hosts that are on the interior of Ulthuan here, because we're basically done with them.
slaughter begets rewards.
Unless he does something that we don't like. But we don't need these cannons anymore. This army remains. This army remains. These guys, we don't need any of these anymore.
Only most savage serve Khorne.
Okay, so this guy is not taking attrition. This guy is taking attrition. We will lose him over the end turn, so there's no sense in paying the upkeep. This one we will keep. He is also generating us growth. So we're good there. And we have something colonized in these territories, right? Yeah, so these will do their own thing. Yeah, all of these territories will colonize themselves. And that's what we need. So we cut basically our bill in half. This guy.
Contest of the Blood God.
Gate. And then buildings. Definitely this and that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this and build another one of these in there for the time being. This is going to get this. Upgrade that. Actually, no. Yeah, might as well. Yes, this. Upgrade. This. Hawkland. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to keep this. This is going to be military buildings, so we can switch that over. Lots of building going on. This needs to go up. We need, ooh. So this is 5 skulls per turn and 5%, and this is income from all buildings 30%. That's more important. Next to a port. Definitely keeping this. All right. And that wraps the turn. Let's make sure that there's nothing that we want out of this. Doesn't look like it. And let's call that the end of the episode.